Hello, all of you. Here we begin directly after the unit 1 of chapter 2. We are starting now with unit 4. That is the subsidiary books. Now, first of all, what do you mean by the subsidiary books? This is like one of the easiest topic you can say. What is the need of subsidiary books when we are already maintaining other books? Okay? Yeah. Some theory questions also I have printed. Make sure you read it properly. I'm sharing the screen with all of you. Look at this now. This one is over. Ledger trial balance we'll do later. Right now, I want to take up with the subsidiary books. Yeah. Now, what do you mean by the subsidiary books? What are the principal books? Cash book and ledger. They are the principal books. What are the subsidiary books? Subsidiary books means, listen, if you write all the journal entries in one journal, how bulky that journal will become? Purchase, sale, cash, bank, bills receivable, credit entry, purchase return, sales return, party, discount allowed, cash, bank, everything if you write in one journal, how bulky that journal will become, right or not? So for that, what we do is we make subsidiary books. Subsidiary books, layman's term, we call it mini journals. So when mini journals are separated, okay, Rahul, you take care of the purchase journal entries. Harshini, you take care of the sales journal entries. Sai, you take care of the purchase return. Like this, when I am bifurcating, what is happening? Simultaneously, so many people are working. There's a theory question. What's the need? I have subsidiary. वो तो पढ़ेंगे orally. You should be able to visualize. Multiple people are working. We are not dependent on one person. And then the clerical mistake. If some mistake is there in purchase book, it's only there. You have to check limited transaction. If it is journal proper, you have to check all the transactions. Okay? So to make our work easy, we will record journal entries in the subsidiary books. And listen, subsidiary books, if you maintain, the bulky transactions also become very easy. Now listen to me very carefully. You all must be going to malls, no? And we do shopping. So are they going to record? There are 150 customers in, say, West Side Brand Factory who came from morning to evening. So are they going to record every time? Cash to sales, cash to sales? No. They just record everything in a subsidiary book or in a ledger. Okay. 8 o'clock in the morning, bill number this, 500. 10 o'clock, bill number this, 2000. 10:30, this. When they get total, they pass only single entry. Okay. Cash account debit to sales. Are you getting what I am saying? So, subsidiary books में क्या होता है? You record in detail, but then you combine and pass only one entry in the purchase ledger, and party wise you have to post it separately, because when I say purchase to A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D I have to write separately, but in purchase account I can write it very quickly. So you will understand more about subsidiary books when we make subsidiary books. Let us see what are these. Read this at home once. Subsidiary books are used in business. These books of original prime entry are also called as subsidiary books since ledger accounts are prepared on their basis. You prepare the ledger's account from the trial balance, from the subsidiary books, and without the ledger, you cannot prepare the trial balance and final accounts. So what is the type of subsidiary book? Cash book. Cash book is a subsidiary book which records all the receipts and payments in cash. Purchase book, to record all credit purchase of the goods and stores. But listen, purchase book is recording only credit purchase. You all are having the material. Can you put it in bracket like this? No, so that when you do second reading, it should be very clear to you what you have to read. Okay, listen all of you. So, purchase book to record credit purchase of the goods. So now in purchase book, you are recording only credit purchase, wherein you are buying now and you are going to pay after a long time. Okay? So now, where will you record cash purchase? Cash purchase will be recorded in the cash book. And if you purchase a machinery, where will you record? Journal proper. Journal proper is the original journal book wherein you record journal entries other than subsidiary book. Is my language clear? Third, purchase return book. What will you record? Return of goods. Sales book. To record the sales of the goods again on credit. Cash sales कहाँ आएगा? वहीं. Sales return book. Bills receivable book to record the receipts of promissory note and all. Bills payable book to record the issue of the promissory notes. Okay? Right. Journal proper to record the transactions which cannot be recorded in other 7 books. So now you tell me on your fingertips. What is the reason of the subsidiary book? You know, I'm like breaking jigsaw puzzle. वो jigsaw puzzle कभी खेले? We join all the parts. Now I'm just separating. Purchase entry record in this book. Sale entry record here. Purchase return record here. Sales return here. Bills receivable here. Bills payable here. And cash book. Other than these 7, what entries are there? For example, rent account debit to outstanding rent. Am I paying the rent? No. But am I making outstanding on the last day of the financial year? Yes. So like this, listen carefully that other than these 7 subsidiary books, what entry are to be recorded, they will come in journal proper. Generally, journal proper में क्या-क्या entries आते हैं, I'll tell you. That is your depreciation से related entry, outstanding and prepaid, year-ending entries only will come. Okay? Mark this theory question, very important. Question number 7 when I'm telling the paper pattern and all. Subsidiary books बनाने से क्या फायदा होता है? What are the advantages? Division of the work. You know, you are making various people responsible. You are not dependent on a single accountant. Specialization and efficiency. When same worker is allotted to work a particular period, he is taking care, he becomes experienced. Oh, this person is an expert in maintaining sales book. Like that. It saves time because multiple people are working at a time. Detailed separate book means each type of transaction you can get information. See, if I maintain all the journal entries in one book, if I want to see what is the sales of last week, not clear. But if I have a separate subsidiary book, sales book, I can scroll back. Okay, last whole week, this was the transaction. Facility in checking. When trial balance does not occur, errors and all can be located easily because it's a subsidiary book. Tell me, now is it clear to all of you? Yes, many of you must have studied this already in 11th and 12th in state board, CBSE, ICSE, wherever you have taken coaching. But still, these are base level topic. अच्छे से पढ़ो इनको. It helps in division of work. Simultaneously, people can work. It helps us to put less pressure on the main journal. Errors are located easily. Specialization and so on. ठीक है? The book in which transactions are first recorded is called as the subsidiary book. And the ledger and the cash book are the principal books. Principal books will help you to prepare the trial balance. सब्सिडरी से पोस्टिंग होगा लेजर में प्रिंसिपल बुक्स, and from the ledgers you can prepare the final accounts. ठीक है, right? So are you all ready to go for the types of the books? कुछ डाउट है तो पूछो. All clear to all of you? How many types of the books we are going to do? Purchase book, sale book, purchase return, sales return, bills receivable, bills payable, and cash book. Cash book all single column, double column, triple column सब करेंगे. Purchase book. It is one of the subsidiary books which is used to record credit purchase. Neither the cash purchase nor the purchase of asset are recorded. See, if you are purchasing an asset, it's not your goods. It's a long-term benefit. So that will go where? Purchase of machinery कहाँ जाएगा? Journal property. Here what will come? Purchase of furniture and all journal property. Purchase of goods, purchase book. If you purchase in cash, it will go in the cash book. Source of recording the purchase. How do you record purchase entry? What is the source document? Purchase invoice. A file will be there where it is written. Purchase bill कितने का है, trade discount कितना है, GST कितना ऐड किए, and so on. Date of the purchase, purchase invoice number, bill number, a name of the parties, page number, and if there is a trade discount and all. One second. One second, I will open the file. One subsidiary book and one problem, like that we will go. So that will make it very easy for you to understand. Yeah, check with me. So how will you make the purchase book? Date, purchase invoice number, name of the supplier. Why name of the supplier? Only credit purchase will be recorded. Ledger folio, यहाँ से सीधा posting होगा purchase book. Right. Individual entries on total purchases. See, if you purchase from A, B, C, D, F, posting of individual ledgers are made on daily basis because you need to show which party has to pay you how much. And posting of the debit side of the purchases to sundries as per the purchase book. This can be posted like weekly and so on. Okay? Right. Check. Let us do second problem now in class. Read the format note, please, in your books. 2 minutes, I'll be back, and we are doing second problem there. Okay, chalo. It's a very easy topic, easier than journal entry. But if they ask, we should be able to make it. Okay. So let us take up one problem for the journal entries. I told you in journal entries, every time it's like purchase to A, purchase to B, purchase. To purchase, you don't have to write again and again. Party you credit every day. Purchase total for a day, for a week, you can post once in the ledger. I'll give you booster notes for this. Very nice. Don't worry. Just do it with me right now. Problem number 2. Enter the following transactions in the book's purchase book and post them into ledgers. Purchase the goods from Ajay Enterprise Delhi. Some quantity and rate, and trade discount is also there, and freight charges are also there. So I hope all of you know that trade discount is not a part. Huh? Anyone in the class who has heard this term for the first time, I'll clear it for you. Trade discount is not a part of the books of accounts. Trade discount is like discount which is given customary. ऐसे ही देते हैं ना. So if I come to your store and some product is say 100 rupees, 10% less you are giving me 90. I will record it at the price after the trade discount only. Okay, right. And freight will go in the freight ledger. So for all these, they have asked you to prepare the purchase book also and ledger. Now listen. Exactly how to prepare ledger, detailed I have not told you. But T format ledger is what? Date, particulars, amount on the debit side. Date. What do you mean by ledger? The journal entry, what you are writing, you post in a separate book. That set of book where you have set of accounts is called as ledger. Okay? Right. So problem number 2, we are doing it now. Started on a new page, notebook में और booster notes I'll give you. I'll give you the booster notes afterwards. Yeah, chalo. Write down the heading. Subsidiary books. Subsidiary books. First one, what we are doing right now is purchase book. Purchase book. Okay, check. Let us write in detail. Purchase book is like a register, book. What all columns you will make, you're doing it for the first time, so aram se karo. Actually, it's date, particulars and amount. But here, because we are having trade discount and all, we will break and write like this. Gross amount, trade discount, net amount, freight, total amount. Take your time. You're doing it for the first time. You can count the columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns I have made. No doubt is small or big. If you have a silly doubt also, pucho. Please don't hesitate. Date, particulars, gross amount, rate. See, some problem in the exam, they may not give you discount and all. So directly amount. With freight, they may give you carriage inward or loading or insurance. So add it, whatever is given. Okay. So my first transaction, I'm starting on 4th April. Purchase account debit to Ajay Enterprise. I'm buying from Ajay Enterprise. What am I buying? Chappals. This is 100 dozens into 120. So 12,000. And then another kind of the chappal, that is 200 into 300. That is 60,000. Total it is 72,000. And discount is 10%, 7,200. How much is it coming after the discount? How much is it coming? 72,000, 64,800. And now freight charges are there. $150, sorry. Freight charges here are $150. That is to be added. You can give the column numbers. 1 into percentage. That's what you get to. 3 is equal to 1 minus 2. Net amount. Freight is 4. Fifth column is 3 plus 4. Just to understand the logic. Whatever is your net purchase cost, you know, when you buy the goods, the on-road transportation charges, carriage insurance, all that you have to bear. 64,950. This is done. 4th of April हो गया. Ab 15th of April, we purchased from Balaji Traders. From Balaji Traders, we have purchased how much? 50 dozens at 400, 20,000. 100 into 140, 14,000. All clear? Total is coming to 34,000. 3,400 is the discount. 10%. 30,600. And freight is 200. So 30,000. Freight is how much? From Balaji when you are getting. Freight charges are coming to 200. So 30,800. Anyone is having any doubt? Listen, you may be thinking, ma'am, in the exams, why they will ask such a simple questions, but they are asking, dear students. And when there is something very tough and technical in the exam, ki 10 marks ke liye they ask non-trading, very tricky question, then there is something which will at least help you fetch 50 marks. Right or not? Huh? So, अब फिर से ये करते हैं कि, and you know, one thing, are you all enjoying or not? You're not doing any calculation, any logic, framing any journal entry. Just you're picking the figures and copying it and placing it properly. You're parking the data. That's it. 20th of April to Dipti Industries. 40 into 400. 100 into 180. Or 34,000. Again, what is the discounting? See, here it is 10%. For every party, you may have different discounts. And freight charges is 100. So 30,700. Now I'm starting how to post it and do other things. This is your purchase book. Purchase books looks like this. They may add you in exam. Listen, all of you, GST. GST, what is the full form? Anyone in the class? Yes, something very basic. And what is it? हाँ, आप लोग unmute कर सक रहे हैं या नहीं? नहीं तो put me a message today. I'll see what happened to the settings. GST क्या है? बोलो. Because you know आजकल बहुत चल रहा है ना, give the problems in the practical form, so they may give you this GST. Very good. Goods and service tax. It's a charge or type of sales tax. Whenever you sell goods to other, you have to charge GST within the state, huh? Then SGST outside the state, then international, I will say interstate and IGST, CGST, SGST, वो सब है. But GST is a type of tax government is charging on goods and services rendered. If I am teaching you, I can charge GST. If a person is selling this water bottle product, he can charge GST. Okay? In India, as on today, there are only two types of taxes. Direct tax is income tax and indirect tax is GST. Itna bas hai, but very good. Now tell me one thing. Do we need to charge, add GST if they say? Yes. Make one more column for that. I'll make you write all in options. So that ma'am आपने पढ़ाया कुछ एग्जाम में कुछ आया, you should be able to do it. Any professional exam, this is the base level coaching. Can we all go for totals of all this? कितना आ रहा है ये? 72,000 plus 34,000 plus 30. Yeah. You can also put the totals in the chat. 14,126. This total we can do orally. One 450. Why do I need totals? Because when I have purchased the goods on credit basis from different parties, when I'm purchasing the goods on credit basis from different parties, then parties will be credited individually, but purchase account directly I can debit which amount? This amount. Of course, you have purchased 140. Trade discount is not recorded in books. So your purchase is 126. Freight as an expense, we should record separately. I hope you are getting. Purchase account debit, freight account debit to Ajay, Balaji, Tripti, like that. This is the journal entry. Followed? Can we write some explanatory note? You know, when I make you write note means you have to write that note in the final exam. And now explanatory note. Explanatory note is for your understanding. Write down. Don't write this in exam. Don't try to teach the paper corrector. He knows well. Write down. Trade discount is not recorded in books. Trade discount is not recorded in books. Hence, net purchase will be recorded. Trade discount is not recorded in books. Hence, net purchases will be recorded after discount, after trade discount. I hope you are getting what I am making you write. Trade discount is not a part of books, hence net purchases after the discount are only recorded. Freight, comma GST, comma insurance, carriage are expenses incurred on purchases freight, GST, insurance, carriage. They are the expenses which are incurred on the purchases. So they should be recorded separately. You'll record in a separate ledger. They should be recorded separately. And not added to purchase. Don't add it to purchase. You record it separately. How? I'll tell you. Shall we do the posting now? Writing the journal entries over, dear students. Shall we do the posting now? अब देखते हैं इसका posting कैसे करेंगे. So we will make T format ledgers. T format. This is all for which month? April month. और ledger कैसे बनता है? It's T format. T format is debit side and credit side. So write down in your book ledger. Ledger बनाते हैं. Actually, you have to make one after another, but it's okay. अभी एक साथ आप बना सकते हो. Date particulars amount, date particulars amount. Date exam में भी बना सकते हैं. One below the another, but scaling you can do together. Date particulars amount on the debit side. Date and particulars and amount on the credit side. Date, particulars and amount on the debit side, and date, particulars and amount on the credit side. The first ledger we will prepare is purchase account. Ledger is an account where you do the posting. So total purchases on the last day of the month, 30th of April. On the debit side, you will write to amount as per purchase book. To amount as per purchase book. Which amount you will debit to the purchase account? 126. And keep it open. This will continue, no? So don't try to balance the ledger. Now look at this. If you have a separate subsidiary book, how much time you are saving? Otherwise, you will have to write purchase to Ajay, purchase to Balaji. कितने बार purchase को debit करोगे? Throughout the month, only once. Total. Now did you get it? Parties will be credited every time because they are separate parties and we need to pay them also. But purchases will be debited only once. Next ledger you all open is freight account. Freight account. Is my speed fine? You all are able to make with me? Again, 30th of April, last day, to amount as per purchase book. To amount as per the purchase book. How much is the total freight? Look at the screen now, 450. एक साथ posting करो. Throughout the month, 15 times you have paid freight. You can post everything at a time. Freight. Now open party ledgers. Ajay Enterprise. Ajay Enterprise is the party from whom I have purchased the goods. So I will post here the date. Which date? 4th of April ko I will credit Ajay. And you know, in debit we write the credit side like purchase to Ajay. तो परचेज में वी शुड राइट अजय, अजय में वी शुड राइट बाय परचेज. Ajay, I am crediting. Why? Because you are the giver of the stock. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So by purchase 64,800. I want to repeat. Take the figures after the trade discount. I always teach like this. One subsidiary books I may take full one class. Next one class remaining all subsidiary books. Finally they are same only. So I hope if you clear, if you take wrong figure gone, you have debited here how much? 64,800 here in the purchase account. So credit kitna aega? 64,800. And how much you will debit the freight? 150. Ajay Enterprise. Next is Balaji Traders. Balaji Traders, we will credit on the very same day. The day I purchase the goods from Balaji Traders, I will credit it. 15th of April. Buy purchases. Purchase I will debit and I will credit the party now only. 30,600. And 200 rupees on the same day, I will debit in the freight account and credit. Purchase account debit, freight account debit to Balaji. Balaji, you should pay me 3,800, no Balaji? Why? 36 and sorry, I should pay with purchases, sorry. So I have to pay 3,800 to Balaji. Whenever I'll pay, I'll write here to bank and all. 3,600 against the goods and 200 against the transport. You can keep it open. Don't do balancing and all. So why am I passing this entry on 15th only and why not on month end? Because I may pay him in another 1 week. So party ledgers posting should be done on the same day and subsidiary book ledger should be done on the last day of the month. Dipti Industries. I hope my speed is fine. Dipti Industries. When did I buy from him? 20th of April. Buy purchase. 30,600. Same amount. On the same day, buy freight. 100. बोलो कोई डाउट किसी को? Anyone in the class is having any doubt or clear? This usually comes, usually, abhi last exam mein they had asked, just prepare this one subsidiary book for 5 marks. And if this with ledger they ask, it's going to be a 10 marks problem. And don't think I'm itna easy nahi puchte hain, because something very easy, students do more silly mistake. Okay? Now, after every chapter, we have a blank page, or if you are maintaining a separate book. So, any doubt in making this, ask. Otherwise, I am making you write some good booster notes for this. Did you get the logic? Why am I maintaining? Otherwise, my main journal may Subha se Sham now and then purchase to Ajay, purchase to Simran, purchase to Rahul. So many times I'll have to pass the entry. उससे अच्छा record all purchase in subsidiary book and give that work to one person. Ronak, you take care of the purchase book. So he is an expert. He knows that trade discount is not good. So there won't be any mistake. And if there is any mistake and you get a hint कि नहीं एक बार purchase की file देखो गलती तो वहीं लग रही है. So you know in between other sale return, other transactions are not there to disturb you. So read the advantages logically. ठीक है? चलो. We will go to the booster notes and we will write there. Booster notes हमने अलग बनाए थे ना? चलो we will make now. एक नया कॉलम बना लो बूस्टर नोट्स का. If I would really suggest all of you एक ध्यान से सुनो कि what do you mean by booster notes. अभी तो we are doing simple. आगे we'll do final accounts, we'll do non-trading, average due date account current. So booster notes are whatever concept you have learned no in everyday's class. Go on writing in a separate 100 pages book along with your formats. What I have given you. So format and booster notes, if you revise one day before exam, you are revising the gist very nicely. Okay? So write down, I'm giving you booster notes, subsidiary books. Subsidiary books के booster notes I want all of you to write. Types of subsidiary books. Even if it is there in your material, please write it. There is some reason why I am saying. So write it. Types of subsidiary book. And when you record purchase book, what be the source document? Purchase invoice, sale bill book, and so on. Types of subsidiary book. Write down. Number 1. Purchase book. What is the source? Purchase invoice. I know I may be repeating, but it's important. What's the next type of subsidiary book? Sales book. Sales invoice book. You know, we have sales invoice book, and commonly it is also called as bill book. Purchase return book. Purchase, whatever purchases is coming return. Ma'am, can we record the purchase return, just directly in the purchase book? Answer is no. Purchase return आप separately record करोगे and the source document is debit note. I'll explain debit note and credit note and all in detail in tomorrow's class. So right now just write debit note. Sales book, credit note. Sorry, yeah, sales book तो ऊपर ही आ गया है. This is sales return book. Sales return book. Bills receivable. You know, I may receive so many bills from different parties. Some are due in 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. So I can maintain a proper, subsidiary book for bills receivable. Then bills payable. Then cash and bank. Cash and bank. ठीक है? Purchase, sale, purchase return, sales return. These are like subsidiary books. Now write down note. Note 1. Trade discount is customary and not recorded in books. I know you all have already written it in other book also, but I will say liquid. Please don't write these notes in between your problems. One day before the exam, by the end of the foundation coaching, 2-3 notebooks will be filled up. तो ढूंढते रह जाओगे फिर. Trade discount is customary and not recorded. Trade discount, this is customary. I hope you know what is customary. You know, like traditionally देते हैं, not recorded in books. Hence record purchase and sales after trade discount. It is called as net purchase. You purchased in 1000, shop wala gave you 100 discount. For you, what is the net purchase? 900. Record in your books. Next. Okay? Cash discount is given at the time of payment. Cash discount is given at time of payment. It is recorded in cash and bank book. Aega, chapter number 5. Cash discount is given at the time of payment. Like I purchased the goods from you 10,000. So if I pay you within 2 days, you may give me some 10 discount. You're saying, Dipti ma'am, pay in 2 days and take cash discount. If you pay in 1 week, you have to pay full. If you pay after 1 month, I have to pay you interest. ऐसे सब रहता है. So cash discount, this part will be more clear in unit 5. ठीक है? Write down. Next. Freight, comma, insurance, comma, carriage, comma, GST, etc. are recorded separately along with purchase and sale. Purchase and sale में ही record करोगे but separate column. Net purchase is 30,000, add 100 freight, 500 GST and so on. So they should be recorded separately. ऐसे लगना चाहिए दीप्ति मैम घर में आपसे बात कर रहे हैं. आई होप माय लैंग्वेज इज क्लियर. ग्रामेटिकल एंड स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स मे बी देयर, इनफैक्ट हैं बहुत स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स होंगे, वो आप करेक्ट करो. यू ऑल आर वेरी गुड इन दैट, है ना. मेरे से तो अच्छी है आपकी इंग्लिश, तो आप करो. बट माय see these concepts I am giving on my own. This is what is the speciality of my teaching, and students give me the feedback after the results. Ma'am, your booster notes, see these are printed ready. I already took the batch earlier also for foundation. I made them write the booster notes. I can give you that print out. फिर वो प्रिंट कहाँ रहता है? बुक में, फिर डिक्की में, फिर घर में, फिर कबर्ड में. If you want to take it in your mind, then write with me. So these points are coming out of mind where the students are stuck up. Now, most important point. While making ledgers, party ledgers will be posted individually. Party ledgers will be posted individually. है ना? While making ledgers, party ledgers, this Arjun and Ajay and Tripti, and they are posting individually, one entry. Even if I am buying twice from Ajay, I will record twice on the same date of purchase. So while making ledger, party ledgers will be posted individually on date of transaction itself. On the date of transaction itself. So party ledgers will be posted individually. Purchase, sale, freight, etc. can be posted just once. Can be posted just once. Purchase, sale, freight, etc. can be posted just once in a month or week, etc. जो भी company की policy है, you see, freight I have paid 3 times. So I have already written in the subsidiary book. But while posting it to the debit side of the freight, why freight is debit? Debit all expenses. I am doing it only once. And यहाँ पे ऐसे लिखो, just for understanding. Though we are maintaining subsidiary books, but अगर इसको journal proper में लिखते, तो how would you write? Purchase account debit, freight account debit, GST account debit, to party or your creditors. How is this? Everyone followed? This is the mindset. Purchase account debit, freight account debit, GST, this is like monthly ones. Party credit all the time. Done. Nice. Now all these points are helpful or not? To give a perfect mindset for the subsidiary books. और एक पॉइंट मुझे याद आ रहा था. Just check this. I'll see if I have not missed any point. Orally, I'm just saying I don't have any book in front of me. So what I'm making you write is common points. You can use it for writing purchase, sale, all these entries. Posting, एक ही बात करोगे. पार्टी को तो आप तभी के तभी क्रेडिट करोगे, because you have to maintain, no, all the details. Okay. I think that's enough, and take the homework. We have done problem 2. Problem number 1 is homework. Prepare the purchase book. They are dealing in pens and they are purchasing from party, pen world and this and whatever. So purchase trade discount minus करके लिखो, and purchase में you do single posting. Freight में you do single posting. Rest all you do separate entries. ठीक है? हाँ? This was a base level class, dear students. So I went very slow. I took so much time to explain you purchase book. Sales book is exactly same with little column difference. Purchase written, sales written. So I think next time I may take 4 or 5 more subsidiary books all together. So when you make the subsidiary books, your journal proper is not that bulky. It will record remaining entries. What all entry will be recorded in journal proper and some more booster notes, we will write it in the next class. Okay? Right. Thank you so much. Anyone is having any doubt? Unmute, ask. You can put me a voice note on my WhatsApp number or Telegram. I'll check it and surely reply. इसको मजे लेके पढ़ो मैम, ये बहुत इजी है या बहुत पुराना टॉपिक है 11th में की. नो प्लीज, सुपर स्लैब पिलर्स वी आर पुटिंग, और बिल्डिंग देखना फिर कितने ऊपर जाएगी. ऑल द बेस्ट to all of you, and start doing your study material problems also for purchase book. We have just finished the journal proper, so practice more journal entries. Are you following now what is a compound journal entry? Purchase to party, freight to party, insurance. I'm not writing separately, I'm merging everything. This merging together is called as compound entry. In your material all notes are there, you can check it. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.